Welcome aboard. Sorry the lighting sucks. I was just down there getting a cigarette. Right over there. Well, happy Fuck That Guy Friday, everybody. Oh, what a day it's been. I haven't been keeping up on current events too much. A little bit. I do know that they arrested a suspect in the killing of Charlie Kirk, and that's great news. It's a white guy. I don't know too much about him. I think the name is Tyler Robinson or something like that. I think he's a young guy. I have to really get some time and sit down and read into it. Honestly, I haven't been able to all day. It's been busy here, folks. You know, between feeding the cats and making sandwiches for the men. Oh, let me take these glasses off. I'm telling you, I haven't even done harm reduction yet. Let's see. Look at me. I'm going to fix this lighting. What can I do about this? Hold on. Can I fix this? Can I fix it? Yeah, maybe that's better. Da-da-da! Anyway, so I can't make too many statements about that. It's great if they got the guy, you know. It's a white guy, great. I don't care, as long as they got the guy who did it, you know. A lot of people, they're gloating over the fact that, it's a white guy or it's a MAGA guy or something. Listen, I don't care who it is or who did it, whoever did it. I don't care what race, color, creed, profession, whatever that person would be that would do something like that. They're a piece of shit, you know. And I don't support anything like that. And I'm sure that most Americans and most people in general don't support garbage like that. So, hang them. I say hang them. You know, I don't know. They got a compassionate way of putting people to sleep nowadays. I say hang them. Not even firing squad. You know, no firing squad, nothing like that. Hang them. You know, they really want to make some money for the victims. Hang them. Do it publicly, but in a way where you have to do pay-per-view or something. You have to pay to see it, and then give all that money to the crime victims. You know, this poor guy's family. Unbelievable. Let's talk a little bit about some of these assholes that are gloating about it. I don't even know if I'm going to put up the screenshot. I haven't gotten permission to put up screenshots of what I have, but I will say the name. There's somebody in the chili community that goes by the name Heisenberg. Heisenberg, I believe his name is Jeremy Rubio. Heisenberg. He's on staff at the League of Feces. He's their community manager or something. And as soon as this event happened the other day with Charlie Kirk getting fucking shot, killed, this Heisenberg character went on and with his, I don't know what social media it is, but he made comments that very insensitive, kind of gloating about it. As did a couple of other people that are in the League of Fire. Now, I was sent these screenshots, and I'm just going to tell you right now, if any of you have any screenshots or anything like that from any of people that made these kind of comments, insensitive, hurtful, just shameful comments about the killing of Charlie Kirk or other political stuff, please feel free to send me those at GucciHotSauce@gmail. It's unacceptable, like how the League of Feces could support that, like have people on staff that, you know, go on their social media and make these insensitive comments, you know, about this event, you know, this killing, you know, of a 31-year-old man who did nothing wrong except debate people about his views. I mean, come on. Even the Cook, even Toots and Cook have said, you don't do that. You know, you shouldn't be, you know, you don't shoot people or kill people because of something they said. You know, like no threats were made. You know, there was no hurt, no harm, no physical thing. There were no threats or anything. It was just words. It was debate. You know, and I don't care where you live in the world, you shouldn't be getting shot. It shouldn't be acceptable where people are going to show their face publicly after that and cheer that on. And I don't care what the event is. I don't care who the victim or the perp is or race is, anything like that. You just don't do that. All right? But apparently you do that. And League of Feces, or League of Fire if you want to call them that, they support it. That's a fact. They supported Chrissy, the shovel unit fragile, who made death threats on June 8th, 2024. Now, that wasn't just speech. So even like what Toots and Cook say and most other people say, that was a threat. So if he found himself in that, well, you know what? Let's not get this demonetized. What he did was speech, even though it was a threat. He made threats. He made death threats, threats of arson, violence, sexual threats. He used anti-gay tropes or stereotypical, like, seedy talk, like gay talk during Pride Month, you know, involving defecating on people and, you know, taking it in the keister and all this kind of stuff. So that's what they support, because they backed him. They gave him points for that challenge that he did, the Pain in the Pineapple Challenge, people. He did it June 8th, 2024. Go to the League of Fire website, or League of Feces. Go to their website. Go to Chrissy Fragile, the shovel unit. He's America's belt holder. There'll be a link for his video that's linked to the YouTube video that he did. It's unlisted on YouTube. I wonder why, but you can see it. And when he starts cursing and making those threats in that video, the audio is muted out for the remainder of that video. It says right in the rules you can't alter it, but he did. So he edited that video, and they gave him points for it because they don't like me, they don't like Tom, they don't like anybody else that's fuck that guy or says anything about them. They don't like it. Let me not go there. You know, I don't have a problem with Muslim people. A lot of people, they're all anti-Islam, anti-Muslim. I have no problem with any of that at all. I mean, I think that one of their people at the top is like a Muslim, Islamist, or whatever you call it, and she puts those views out, and she's a perpetual victim. She's always a victim, and she's the most racist, nasty. Ugh. I'm not even going to say her name, and I will call her for now, even though that can't be confirmed. Go ask Paul how her dick tastes. Fucking attack me. Fuck. Chrissy, the shovel unit fragile, America's belt holder. He made death threats on June 8th, 2024, and the League of Feces, or League of Fire, they're backing him. They paid for his entire trip to Italy to fail, to walk off the stage like a fucking 10-year-old that's never eaten a pepper before. I mean, after he begged for sponsors, he went over there and fooled himself. That's America's belt holder for you. And then, he's the guy that made all those death threats. Like, threatened to burn the house down. This fuck lives like 100 miles from me. Ever since he said that, June 8th, 2024, I've been locked and loaded, waiting for this fat fuck to come over, If he shows up over here with his gas and his book of matches, it's whale season, buddy. I don't care. You'll be reading about it in the paper. This fuck wants to be famous. Come on over here and do what you said you're going to do, you fucking big fat pussy. And I'll be the one to get in trouble, people. That's right. But I'm not making threats against anybody. I will protect my home and my family. And if you're going to make threats like that, you show up over here. I can't even say it, folks. I can't even say it. Charlie Kirk did none of that. Some pussy fucking shot him, killed him because they didn't like his views. I mean, I don't care if you're so black and ghetto, you look purple, you look like a gorilla or whatever, and your views are completely different, anti-white, racist, or whatever you say. I don't even want to hurt you. I don't care anything about that. Like, you don't deserve to be killed for your views in the world. I mean, in this country especially, you don't deserve to be killed just for your views. But when it crosses the line into threats, people, now we're in different, talking about something different. Like, if you were to say that somebody's going to find you and beat your ass with a shovel because that's what you deserve, or if you say that I'm going to burn everything you love to the ground, or you tell somebody that you're going to decapitate them and defecate in their throat, and tell them to take it in the ass and all those are threats. That's not what Charlie Kirk did. But that's what Christopher Galley did on June 8th, 2024. He's backed by the League of Fire. He's America's champion. And anybody that's involved with that League of Fire, like this fucking cunt, Jeremy Rubio, I think that's his name. There's another guy, Ian Ruthless, Ian something, I don't know. Again, I'm not going to put the screenshots up because I don't have permission. But if you have screenshots of any of those fucks saying any more of that, send them to me. Get my number from, one of my associates, or send them to, Gucci's Hot Sauce at Gmail, and talk about that. But I haven't gotten an apology from Chrissy, and I'm not going to take it to that next level. I'm not going to go over to Pennsylvania and get collared over there for reacting to it. But just know that I've been terrified for the safety of my family, my home, my property, my neighbors.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
That's the Negro voice, folks. I had it reading this conversation. It would have been funny as fuck, but I just don't want to let the video out yet. So we've recorded videos with what the actual date is. So you people can see that on this date or that date or whenever I upload it. You can see it doesn't matter. Even if you upload something private, the date is there. So you'll be able to see. Just like when the cuck made that video where he said he fired Church's chicken, and he uploaded the video like 5 months after he made it. You could see when he uploaded it that it was a 5-month-old video. And you people will be pleasantly surprised, shocked. You'll see. We'll see then how accurate Chat FTG was. But anyway, their mother is knocking on death's door, and they're down there taking pictures of their feet in a hammock, making sandwiches for the men, telling you about all the good they do. They're not telling you that they're going to spend time with their mother while she's in the way. Even AI knows that. These are the guys who were in bed with AI. They sold their voices to AI, and now they say AI is evil. Figure it out, huh? The same two fucks that say that you shouldn't get shot for speaking your views, or anything like that. And they're right about that. And further, I want to go into, as bad as those two evil fucks are, Toots and Cuck, as far as I know, from what I've heard, they've never made the threats that Chrissy the Shovel Unit Fragile made on June 8th, 2024. They've never made those threats that I have seen. Maybe they did, but they've never, that I've seen, I've never heard anything like that come out of their mouths. As nasty and bitch-ass nasty they are, evil they are, they've never said those things out loud, publicly on YouTube, that Chris Fraggle said on June 8th, 2024. So, have you guys ever heard me threaten to go Charlie Kirk, Toots and Cuck? Have you guys ever heard that? You've never heard me make threats about going and doing anything like that about anybody, really? And I'll defend my home and my person and my family, my neighbors, if you come around here, but have you ever heard me say that I'm gonna go do something like that to these guys? No. Yet they're making videos now saying that they're in fear for their life, that a troll is gonna do to them what they say a troll did to Charlie Kirk, because they are spotlight kleptomaniacs. It's all about them, folks.
And I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things. But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
Charlie Kirk's murderer. I hope they hang him. And yeah, it's time for the shovel unit to apologize. And the League of Feces, League of Fire, they need to be shut down. I tell you, I got time. As far as I know, I got time. We never know, people, do we? We never know. They support this. The League of Fire endorses it. I don't know where they're coming from. So if you see any of those League of Fire fucktards making those kind of comments, the ones that, like, I think his name's Jeremy Rubio, or they call him Heisenberg. I have screenshots. I don't think I'll put them in this video. And there's another guy, Ian Ruthless. And if you guys see any of these kind of threats that people in that League of Feces are making, send them to my Gmail or reach out to one of my associates in the Find the Goodness movement, and they'll get them to me. And it's time to start exposing some more people. You know, somebody reach out to Chrissy, and for his own sake, don't apologize. Let's make this water under the bridge, like it is with all the fucking people that. I mean, so many people have actually walked away from your fucking cuck because he was implicated in the long content. You know, I'm just gonna start rambling. I want my apologize, Chrissy, and it's not a threat. It's not a threat. I'm still scared and terrified. Shouldn't have said those things. All right, that's all I got, folks. Let me go get some harm reduction. Talk to you maybe tomorrow.
You fuck with me one more time, you do, and I don't care about none of it, nigga. I'm a real nigga, boy. I'm a real nigga, boy. I'm a straight nigga. I don't need none of it. I'm gonna give you one more time.